Hello, my YouTube fans. I want to make a quick video. You may not know that I've been following somewhat pretty closely the U.S. Championships taking place in St. Louis, Missouri, at the Chess Club and Scholastic Center of St. Louis. And you may not know this if you haven't been watching it, but there's a lot of young people, and I mean young, starting from a 12-year-old girl named Carissa Yip. Carissa Yip is an international master already. She's 2164, playing in the women's U.S. Championship. At the same time, there's the U.S. Championship contains the veterans like Caruana, who's now 23 or 22. All the big names are in there, and there's a lot of new young people, a lot of new young talent. Most impressive, I have to admit, is this young girl, Carissa Yip. Now, she's playing the women's U.S. Championship. Today, she was playing her opponent is also an international master. She's going to college to be a lawyer. She's twice Carissa's age. Her name is Alyssa Milakina. So today's game, 12-year-old Alyssa had her basically on the ropes. I mean, she was going to win this game, but during the heat of the game and the stress and everything, you don't always see the right move. Admittedly, I'm no master, and this kid will probably most likely kick my butt on the chessboard. But when it got to this, let me just fast forward to the move we're gonna go to. Okay, so she basically was gonna win this game up to this point. Okay, young Carissa had this brilliant set of moves where she first dropped the exchange. She took the bishop. Okay, she sacrificed the exchange, but she had in mind to gain the exchange back. Check. Okay, so now she will get the exchange back, but there's a better move. Okay, she checks again. Okay, now she thought for a long time on this move. Here's the thing. Two things about this next move. Obviously, she's going to make a capture. Now, she can go ahead and regain the exchange by taking the rook, and of course the king will take the bishop. Or she could take the knight. Now, I'm going to give you Grandmaster and commentator Maurice Ashley's view on this after I give you my lesser one. First, giving up the exchange, you gain 2 points. You give away a bishop, and you take a rook, and you're gaining 2 points. The rook is 5 points. Basically speaking, when you talk about the point system on the pieces, and the bishop is 3. So she would gain her exchange back that she gave up before, right? But if you take the knight, you're gaining 3 points, and you're not exchanging any pieces. You're winning back what you lost, plus. In Maurice Ashley's words, which is also extremely accurate, not only that, I don't know if you know this or not, but having 2 bishops against the rook is a no-brainer. 2 bishops against the rook loses. Rooks are no good against 2 bishops. So the right choice here is to take that knight. Let me go to the notation. So I thought I saved this as an alternative, but I'm going to do it again anyway. So taking the knight, oops, wrong button. Taking the knight is the right thing to do. She will have this game in the bag if she was to take the knight, but she didn't. She took the rook, and she traded off. The game ended up being a draw, even though the program doesn't show it to be marked as a draw. It was, in fact, I was watching it, so they in fact had a draw. But imagine for a moment if she went ahead and took the knight. Let's call this a new variation. Okay, I don't know if I could turn on the computer's kibitzer or not, but I can try. Okay, never mind. I should have used the other program, but that's okay. I'll worry about that later. Here's the point. Taking the knight, as I said and as Maurice Ashley said, number one, you keep the two bishops against the rook, and number two, you just simply wipe the knight off the board, and the elder of the two, that is Melikina, basically has a rook against two bishops, and she's not going to be able to stop a young Alyssa from checkmating her. And this is not what happened. It turned into a draw because instead she traded. So I don't know if I'm a little disappointed in the kid. I was really becoming a fan of hers. I couldn't believe I can't get over the fact that this young little girl is such an amazing chess player. But you know what happens when you're on the board? I've done it myself a million times, more than these young kids do. That is, I make a lot of mistakes over the board and I realize, I shouldn't have done that. You blunder. But this was something that Alyssa was looking at for, I don't know, it must have been at least 5 minutes before she decided to take the rook. I'm surprised that she didn't realize that taking the knight would have been better. So a little disappointed in her, but no doubt that she's an amazing chess player, and she's going to be one of the best in the world, I'm sure. Her rating is already 2164 at 12 years old, and her elder opponent, Alyssa Melikina, is 24 years old, literally twice her age, at 2205. So Alyssa is, Carissa is going to be by the time she gets out of this match, by the time she gets out of this U.S. Championship match, she's going to more than likely have a rating of over 2200 when she gets out of here. Nevertheless, I couldn't help but let me just go ahead and finish the game off for you and show you where they decided it was a draw. They agreed on a draw here, but I feel bad for Carissa because she definitely missed an opportunity here, because the computers had her at a win, much better off at this point right here. They had her as better off at way before this, but they had her as still at a much higher. They had her as winning at this point, and as soon as she made the capture of the rook, the computer pushed her back to about equal on the board. So if she had taken the knight, the computer would have as Maurice Ashley was showing on the commentary, when he made the alternative move, the computer had young Carissa as winning the game flat out. So there it is. I'm going to call this video Wrong Choices. The choice to make was the knight. The choice that she made was the rook. So let me know what you think about this video. Have your comments. Tell me about what you think about the upcoming young kids, the teenagers and younger even, coming up in the chess world. Let me know if you want more of this sort of thing, commentary on the U.S. Championship games and things of this nature. Any case, keep on playing. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Tickle the like button if you like this video. And, of course, keep on playing.